Isn't intermittent fasting just calorie restriction? Can't I count calories and eat less to lose weight? Of course you can, but you won't. And of course intermittent fasting is calorie restriction, but it's the only way most of us can actually restrict our calories. So today we're talking about counting calories versus doing nothing, aka fasting. Whether that be intermittent, 1 meal a day, warrior diet, whatever you choose to do. Watch your previous videos and you can start fasting. So counting calories, a lot of people have messaged me and they're like, should I track calories? And the way I see it, it's like going on a cross-country trip or going on a trip anywhere, on a road trip, and using a GPS. Yeah, counting calories will help you get there faster. It's like the GPS. But sometimes the scenic route is more fun. And I am all about the scenic route. So there are many benefits to counting calories. Like the one main benefit is that you roughly know. If you get all your measurements in order, and if you figure out how much calories are in food, and you have an app on your phone that makes it easy, yeah, you can track your calories. You can have 4 or 5 meals a day, get into a deficit, lose weight. It can happen, but it probably won't. You're still watching because you probably either failed at counting calories, or it hasn't worked for you, or you just hate it. I personally hate it. I write enough stuff down. I got a journal. I gotta track my lifts. I do not want to track every meal. That's why I do the 1 meal a day, because for most of us, it's so much easier to focus on when we eat as opposed to what we eat. I know when I sit down to eat, it's gonna be anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, and I'm going to feast. I just ordered my Uber Eats. It's on the way as I record this video. So doing nothing, which is chances are you're doing that because you've been told to do that by health experts. So as you're sitting at home, don't feel too guilty. Doing nothing can be the best thing for you. Because by having a tight eating window, or by cutting out breakfast, or having just any kind of eating window, you limit your calories, and it's less likely you're going to screw up. Because of course I've been at parties and I met people that are like, they'll have chips and they track them. Who the hell wants to track their chips? When it's a cheat day and I open up a bag of chips, that whole bag's going. You better not even get in my way. I'm chugging that bag. I do not want to track calories. You probably don't either. So fasting is way better than tracking, because you limit yourself and you limit your chances of screwing up. And I cannot continue or end this video without addressing the elephant in the room. Do calories matter? Yes, they do. Calories absolutely matter. I am not ignoring that. When I post pictures of meals that are very carb heavy or that are very enjoyable, like a pizza or chips, I realize there's a lot of calories in that. Calories do matter. People fast so they can have more calories and eat whatever they want without feeling guilty. But yeah, you can't ignore the fact that calories are very important. I've had people they'll try fasting. They think it's an excuse to eat shitty food for 8 hours straight or for 4 hours straight. It's not. It limits your odds of screwing up. I've said that before, I'll say it again. So calories are still key. You can't ignore them. With that being said, my marker is not even open. How do you get the best results from all this stuff? So the one thing, they say what gets measured gets managed. That's totally true. Of course, I'm not saying you have to track calories, but it's important to kind of get a rough picture of where you stand. Because it's come to my attention, a lot of people don't really know how much calories is in the food they're eating. So I use the protein first rule. I get as much protein in as I can, and I limit myself, to have a little snack for the soul at the end of the meal. That, of course, is not a very scientific answer. The scientific truth is that what I would recommend doing, if you have some time, which I know you do because you're in quarantine, I would go through any calorie calculator and mess around the numbers. This will really open your eyes to how much calories are in something. So when you have a piece of steak or a piece of salmon, or there's gonna be a lot of protein in that and some fats and less carbs, right? So play around with that and see what's going on, and and figure out like, oh shoot, the reason I'm still not losing weight is because in my 8-hour window, put the numbers in, you'll see, oh my god, I'm eating like 1 million calories. Well, not 1 million. That sounds like me. Let's just say I'm eating 3,000, 4,000 calories. Of course you won't lose weight. So play around with the numbers, and then if you can, try to figure out your totally daily energy expenditure. There's calculators. I'll link to them. Try to figure out how many calories you need just to maintain and how many you burn, and play around with that if you can, just to see what's happening. And then you ensure that when you order Uber Eats, your phone is off. I got cut off there. My food is here, guys. It's about 7 o'clock. I got a nice Thai, a pad Thai, extra chicken, of course. So as I was saying, it's a lot easier to do nothing than it is to track all your calories. because you want to stick with this for the long run. So first you worry about when you eat by setting at eating window, and then you focus on what you eat. And then so you try it out. You try the fasting for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You keep on going, wait a couple months. You should see results. If you don't see results, look into what you're eating. Think about are you eating too many carbs? Are you eating too much junk? Are you cheating? Not cheating. Are you eating are you picking out every day? That could be a problem. Work on that. We're in this for the long run. We're in these bodies for the rest of our lives. So it's up to you to figure out what's happening. Don't worry about getting everything right when you start. You don't have to track every calorie. You don't have to track everything. Just start. Go through my other videos. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck with doing nothing.